morning to you. Konnichiwa. Servus. How's it? Howdy. G'day, mates. Welcome to Vic and Vern Sports Chat. I'm Vern, and welcome to our daily sports update show. The recap of the last 24 hours of sport. Holy moly, and what a 24 hours of sport has been, with lots of upsets and crazy results. But that's just the way it is. Let's check out our topics here quickly. There we go. Over there. FA Cup, AFCON, Rugby, Sumo, NFL, NHL, NBA, the usual. Let's get out the way. As you can see in the background there, that's Loftus Versfeld in the background, if nobody knows what Loftus is. The home of South African rugby. Used to be Newlands, but Newlands doesn't exist anymore, so it's got to be Loftus. I'll get into that later on when we do the Investec Cup, but it's connected to the show. It's connected. So let's get straight into it. And don't forget, if you want to get hold of us, that's our email address, vicandvernsportschat@gmail.com. Get into the chat there. Then, of course, we do have the little thing of liking, subscribing to the channel. Much appreciated. And share it with friends and family, man. Come on. Don't be like that. You got to be nice. Oh, my eyes itching. Never mind. The show must go on. Let's get into it. FA Cup yesterday and today, but we'll get into those results. I put up some results up there. We got a couple of results there. So I'll quickly go through them. Cheltenham Town loses to Leicester City 2-0. Everton and Sunderland draw 1-1, but Sunderland win on penalties. Now the big upset. Macclesfield Town beats the holders Crystal Palace 2-1. Macclesfield Town is in six divisions lower than Crystal Palace. So big upset there. Well done to Macclesfield Town. That's what the FA Cup's all about, knocking out the big boys. Wolverhampton beating Shrewsbury Town 6-1. We got Bornham Wood, holy moly, against Burton Albion 5-0. Burnley beating Millwall 5-1. Doncaster Rovers losing to Southampton 2-3. Fulham beating Middlesbrough 3-1. Ipswich Town beating Blackpool 2-1. And Manchester City absolutely hammered Exeter City 10-1. So let's get those results out of the way quickly. There are more to come, so bear with me. There you go. Newcastle United, Bournemouth 3-3. Newcastle win on penalties there. We have Sheffield Wednesday losing to Brentford 0-2. We have Stoke City beating Coventry City 1-0. Bristol City beating Watford 5-1. Birmingham City beating Cambridge United 3-2. Grimsby Town beating West Supermare 3-2. Tottenham Hotspurs losing to Villa 1-2 in an all Premiership affair there. And Chelsea hammering Charlton Athletic, the former Premier League side there, 5-1. That is your FA Cup results. More FA Cup games today, but Vic will get to have them tomorrow if he's okay again. Other results there, quickly going through them quickly. Oviedo, Real Betis 1-1 in the Spanish league there. Otherwise, Bayer Leverkusen losing to Stuttgart 1-4 there in the Bundesliga. And don't forget, there is Supercopa today. Barcelona, Real Madrid, the Supercopa is on today as well there in Spain. But that's out of the way. We can only get into something else, and that is AFCON. AFCON, Saturday. I didn't get the results up. Oh, that's bad, man. Wait 1 second there. I'll quickly do that, because I did copy them out. AFCON, Sunday. There we go. There you go. Got the results out. Did both games yesterday. They were quite good games, I must say. Algeria losing to Nigeria 2-0. It's my 2%, baby. 2% Nigerian blood in me. So 2-0 there. Great goals there from Adams and Osman there. Played really well, Nigeria. And then the game afterwards, Egypt against Ivory Coast, 3-2 for Egypt. That was a good game, man. Egypt went 2-0 up. Ivory Coast went 2-1 just before halftime. Then just after halftime, Egypt went back up there 3-1. And then Ivory Coast came back 2-3. And then it was a ding-dong battle until the end. There was a bit of a heated encounters in that game. It's got a lot of history between those two teams, especially when it comes to football. But those were your results. If you check out the poll that's going on there, who wins the AFCON, the African Cup of Nations this season? Senegal got 30%, Egypt 28%, Morocco 33%, Nigeria only 8%. Come on, you must be kidding me, man. Nigeria, Adams, Osman, Lukman, Iwobi. They mustard, man. They got Samuel on the right-hand side. They got Bassi in the defense. You guys don't know you AFCON. I'm going with Nigeria, of course, because, you know, I'm a brother from Lagos there. You know, I'm one of the Nigerians. I forgot to do the skiing there, Anton. Sorry about that. I know you would want to see Odomat on top there, but I forgot to do the skiing this morning, man. I'm sorry. That is your AFCON. You guys are delusional, man. Nigeria is winning it. Nigeria is winning it. Those games are on Wednesday. It is Morocco against Nigeria. That's at 9 on Wednesday. And Egypt against Senegal. That's at 6 Wednesday, live on this channel. So don't miss that one. AFCON, baby. Then we're going a bit into the Investec Cup. Let's get those results out there. I'll quickly run through them. And that's exactly why I've got Loftus at the back there. Let's go first off to Loftus. The Vodacom Bulls against the Bristol Bears, 49-61. What the hell happened there? The Bulls are in a shambles, man. What happened to that proud, great organization there, the Bulls? Laughing stock at home with all their good players in as well, losing to the Bristol Bears, 49-61. I'm taking that title home of rugby away from the Bulls, man. It's sad. But never mind. Vic did that one. He was losing his nut. We got Clermont losing to Glasgow Warriors, 21-33. Leinster just beating La Rochelle, 25-24. And, of course, Vic did this one too. The Sale Sharks beating the Hollywood Bet Sharks, 26-10. But Vic said they played well. They didn't play hardly any of their Springboks team. It was a whole fiasco. They just brought the hood rats up there to Sale Sharks. But didn't play too badly. The Sharks did, the Hollywood Bet ones. Then we had the Scarlets losing to Selection Palois 38-47. And last but not least, it was Leicester Tigers absolutely hammering Bayonne 57-14. Then we have this afternoon, it's Harlequins against the Stormers live on this channel. And just after that one, we're going to do Bordeaux against the Northampton Saints. That one should be an absolute crack of a game. But it's still Saracens against Toulouse, Toulon against Munster. Those are the Investec games today. If you want to have the Challenge League, join us on Monday for the DEFCON Rugby Show. There you go. Let's get the Investec out of the way. And, of course, today it is day one. Sumo, baby! Yes! Day one of the Sumo starts in about 2.5 hours' time there in Japan. I'll go quickly through it. Oho against Hakuno Fuji. Takanosho against Takayasu. Kirishima against Watatakakake. Ura against Aonishiki. Koto Sakura against Yoshino Fuji. That is my match of the day. Ichi Yamamoto against Onosato. Hoshoryu against Wakamoto Haro. Those are the games, the matches today. But as I said before, it's these two boys. Oh God, that is Yoshino Fuji against Koto Sakura. That should be a good one. Mr. Layback, Koto Sakura against Mr. Aggressive Yoshino Fuji. We'll see who wins, man. That is absolutely coming up later on today. Magic stuff there. Let's get into those NFL wildcard games. And here we have it. We had the LA Rams beating the Panthers 34-31. And the Packers, the Green Bay Packers losing to the Bears 27-31. Tight games here in those playoff games. Vic couldn't do those games yesterday. He wanted to, but he couldn't. I'll let him tell you why. Let's go over to the NHL. There you go. That last game finished. The last game is finished. Okay, I'll get into... Why is that like that? That's not good. That is not good. Let's put them out a bit like that quickly. Not me. Oh, it's when you don't. I'll just put it out like that. Never mind. That's good enough. Okay, let's quickly go through the NHL scores there. And again, a big upset here. The Rangers losing to the Boston Bruins 2-10. Defense, non-existent. The Flames beating the Penguins 2-1. The Blue Jackets lose to the Avalanche 4-0. The Stars lose to the Sharks 4-5. The Ducks lose to the Sabres 3-5. The Canucks lose to the Maple Leafs 0-5. The Red Wings beat the Canadiens 4-0. The Panthers beat the Senators 3-2. The Lightning beat the Flyers 7-2. Panthers beating the Senators 3-2, and the Lightning beating the Flyers 7-2. We got the Kraken losing to the Hurricanes 2-3. We have the Blackhawks beating the Predators 3-0. The Islanders beating the Wild 4-3. The Kings beating the Oilers in OT. They just finished now 4-3. And of course, Golden Knights beating the Blues 4-2. Vic's got something to smile about with the Golden Knights winning that one. Let's get the NHL out of here. Let's get in last but not least, it is the NBA. And there were some funny results in the NBA as well. I mean, come on. Timberwolves Cavaliers 134-146. Where's the defense, guys? Come on. Defense. Not happening there in this one, but Donovan Mitchell there with 28 points and 8 assists for the Cavaliers. We had the Heat losing to the Pacers 99-123. We had the Clippers just pipping the Pistons 98-92. I can't read today. Collins there for the Clippers, 25 points, 7 rebounds, 4 assists. We had the San Antonio Spurs beating the Celtics 100-95. Fox there with 29 points, 9 rebounds, and 6 assists for the Spurs. The Mavericks losing to the Bulls 107-125. And we had the Hornets beating the Jazz by 55 points. 150-95. Jazz, do some defense, man. Holy moly. And Charlotte, the best player was Bridges with 15.7 rebounds. I just want to check the box score there for the Hornets because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 players in double digits. Holy moly. That has been... they made 45 points in the first quarter. That's unbelievable. Where's the defense, man? Non-existent. Guys, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification button. I just want to check out that poll one more time to see what's going on. Dennis is it. A lot of people in this morning, man. Sunday morning. I wish I was sleeping. No, never mind. It has changed. I influenced it. It has changed. It's tight. Senegal with 26%, Egypt 22%, Morocco with 26%, and Nigeria 26%. Nigeria's taking this AFCON, baby. They're taking it. Morgen, good morgen, Heinrich Otten. Good. They're taking this one, Nigeria. You know why? Because Vern's got 2% Nigerian blood in him. That's why we're taking this competition. That's done. It's dusted. Radish Duta's in the house. And of course, Zach Berger is in the house as well. AKD, Memo Rossi, Tracy Edwards. They're all in there. Guys, I'm not going to go through all, otherwise I'll be here for another half an hour. And I'm quite tired, so I'm going to have a little bit of a snooze now till about 10 o'clock. Get up. Get the brunch ready, the eggs, the bacon, the toast, and stuff like that. Dickie's in the house and says, hi, oldies, Dickie. There you go. No, that's my Sunday. And then getting ready for the rugby there, 2 o'clock. Harlequins against the almighty Stormers. That's going to be a cracker. And afterwards, it's the Bordeaux against the Northampton Saints with Vic's favorite player, Henry Pollock there. That's going to be an interesting one. I'm going to just check the poll there quickly. I'm coming for brunch. No problem, Dickie. I've got an old egg for you to suck on if you want to come for brunch. It is Nigeria taking the lead. I'm an influencer. I'm enjoying this one. That's why Vic always loves to influence people. Stormers are losing today. We'll see. Guys, of course, let's toast off with some white stuff. Have a fantastic weekend. Also Sunday. Enjoy it. Lay back. Relax. And if you feel like it, join me for the rugby. It would be fun. It's going to be a screamer of an afternoon. So join me later on. And everyone else that doesn't join me later on, have a good Sunday. Have a nice time with the friends and family. And of course, join Vic tomorrow morning, 7 o'clock sharp for the Daily Sports Update Show. Everybody out there, have a fantastic Sunday, guys. Cheers.